Somebody around here must own this truck, because it's never hooked to anything, and it's here every day near these apartment buildings below my house. So I mean, somebody must have bought it, and they drive in the truck. That's like their car. Look at that view. Power lines, metal, houses being built in once open fields. Beautiful, isn't it? Time to cross the street. So, this is pretty much what the Northwest looks like, no matter where you live. If you live in Canada, that road, that's pretty long. Washington, Idaho, well, I mean, it's a little bit further east. It's probably pretty similar. But all the places I've been to around here, extremely similar. So, this channel is called the Northwest Life, or NW, but it stands for Northwest, if you didn't know. Yeah. So, if I ever moved, I don't know how I would get the name to stick or work, but I'm a sophomore in high school, so I know that I'm going to be around here for a little longer. Not going to be making any major moves, and even if I do move, it won't be out of state. And if I do move out of state, I will probably remain in the Northwest, but there's no reason that I even would. So, God, I lived in this house for about 8 years here in, I'll tell you, Tigard, Oregon. It's actually in between Tigard and Tualatin, Oregon. It's labeled as unincorporated Washington County. It's the county we live in. And pretty soon I'm going to be walking by. I'm going to skip this way. That's a shortcut through the trailer park. Not the safest place. I'll go through there another day. Today's stories aren't going to be involved. There's people up there. Anyway, so up here is my elementary school. Started going there in second grade, actually, when I was still living in my other house in Portland, which is close by. But, you know, half-hour drive, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on the traffic, because there is some bad traffic. Anyway, so I'm coming up on the school. There it is, teal-roofed Deer Creek. Wow, it's been a long time, man. What, 8 years now? Some people, that's really not very long in their professional careers. Oh, I worked there for 8 years, nothing. But really, in life, 8 years is a lot. Just think, if you die at 80 and you're 8 years old, you're already a tenth of the way there. Or it's just 8. Whatever. It's stupid. Back there in that forest, beyond the tree where that plastic bag is, that area goes down out behind the school to a giant forest you can see behind. There's some pretty good stories from back there. We supposedly saw an alien. We were on somebody's property and they were building a fort and we sabotaged it. You know, when we were younger, I don't know why I'm on one of the many forest trails right now near Cook Park, and there's the river for you. So I have some friends who live in that house right there, oddly enough. But here's the fun forest trails that, I mean, on this side of the downstream there isn't much to find. It's more populated. Upstream hasn't been quite as populated yet. More farmland, old lands. This bridge didn't even used to be here. Actually, there used to just be a little stick you had to walk across, or like a log. Before that, there was nothing. This has eroded a lot since I've last been here. This whole cliff here, this is all here. It's all forest. Looks like it all fell down into there. Wow. To be here, actually be here, the color's a lot richer, and seeing it in person is a lot more unbelievable. So we got a metal detector guy up here. It's pretty cool. Going through a public park looking for stuff. I don't know if you can hear that beep. It's pretty faint. Sorry about the long silences, but there's a lot of people around here and it's kind of awkward to talk in their presence. You know, I guess I'll just do it anyway. Doesn't matter, does it? Didn't think about it. A lot of other guys don't care. So this is the park. Pretty boring right now. In the summer, there's some big fiestas every Saturday, Sunday today. But I guess, it's pretty crowded for a February day. It's pretty cold out here. I guess it kind of does, but not really.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
Looks like we're looking at the sky through this, isn't it?
Yeah. Parallel worlds.